Guys, I'm so excited about this video and I know I'm looking so fly. Thank you so much. So for years, I have shared other people's inspirational stories on the show, but today I want to share a personal inspirational story that gave birth to this wonderful hair product that is now helping so many people and creating job opportunities for young people like this.
Good Zion, 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 good Zion. Hey!
You see? Don't worry, the containers that she was showing were empty. But guys, I like to introduce you to Adoves, an abbreviation of all our names. More importantly though, I'm really hoping to share the story behind this product so that it will inspire many people that when you go through a tough time, you can also think about how you can use your experience to help others. So if you or someone you know is experiencing hair loss, move closer, or your hair is thinning, or you are losing your edges, let me tell you how I was able to go from this within a month to this, and then within 2 months, this was my hair. Bam. It's for all hair types. It's for men and women. It's for children. Couples or entire family can use Adoves. You're welcome. Yes, we tried it on models with different natural hair texture. They came in the first day, we applied it to their hair, we twisted their hair, and then they came back the next day. That's when we took these pictures and videos. Oh, father, they were all looking good. Lucas of Adoves did that. Oh, Lord, what can you not do? Shout out to my husband for agreeing to model as well. We both modeled. It wasn't just the models. And huge shout out to Yemi Oguntoyinbo for putting all of us together. That is our stylist. God bless you, my mother. The spray moisturizes your hair more than water could moisturize your hair, because you do need moisture. If you are really serious about growing your hair or you want your hair to thrive, even if you are keeping low cut, with this spray, you'll be able to style your hair. You'll be able to comb it easily. I'm telling you, I get too excited when I'm talking about this product. And then when you add the hair butter, it conditions your hair. It keeps the moisture locked in. Please know that it's a leave-in conditioner. You don't wash it off. I know that so many people watching this relax their hair because it's hard to manage natural hair. But researchers have confirmed over and over again that relaxer can cause uterine cancer. So if you are thinking about going natural, but you're worried about the hassle of going natural, well, guess what? Adoves makes it easy for you to manage your natural hair. If you or your kids are tender-headed, this spray softens your hair, making it easy for you to detangle, for you to comb. And then when you add the butter to the spray, you can even lay your edges like I did with this one, you know, without using edge control. I didn't use anything. I didn't use gel. I didn't use edge control. And the good thing is Adoves doesn't stain your edges. You see, there's nothing, and it's not oily. Also, I know that a lot of people that are watching me would rather wear wigs. I know it's very convenient. That is why people wear it, and that's why it's a $6 billion industry. As in, but you know, you should also take care of your own hair, especially your edges, so that you can also wear updo styles like this one that I'm wearing, you know, even if you want to add extensions inside. So Adoves will help you take care of your own hair, especially your edges, so that you don't have to be completely dependent on wearing wigs. And if you have dreadlocks, with Adoves, you'll be able to refresh your hair. Once you spray it like that and you add the butter, you pack it, they will think you just locked your hair. So it is for everybody. Now let me share my inspirational story. So I cut off my relaxed hair in 2015, and it was really tough to manage the hair because I didn't know how to manage natural hair. I had relaxer in my hair for a long time. This was me when I had relaxer in my hair. So I was doing trial by error, you know, to learn how to take care of natural hair. And I would do crochet a lot of the times, and at some point my hair started growing. This was my hair in 2017. So my hair had started growing. I was so happy. But later, I faced 2 setbacks that were really painful. The first one in 2018 when we moved from New York to a state where the climate is extremely dry and the water is really hard because of high mineral content. My hair started tangling up. My ends will become extremely dry. My hair was falling off. But because I didn't know what was happening, my hair was so damaged that when I go to the salon for them to trim my hair, they told me it's too damaged. They needed to cut my hair. So I kept cutting my hair. This was my hair in July of 2020. And I've had it cut about twice after that. I only found out about what hard water could do to your hair when I was about to have my baby in 2020. 2021. And the second setback came right after that. I experienced postpartum hair loss after having my daughter. For weeks in September and October of 2021, I just noticed that my hair was falling off in chunks. I was losing so much hair, but people didn't know because my edges were still intact. But lo and behold, though, on November 1st of last year, I woke up and my edges did not wake up with me. In a nutshell, they had other plans. But jokes aside, guys, I was devastated. I could no longer hide what was happening with my hair. And I remember vividly feeling hopeless, feeling helpless. And I felt like there was nothing that I could do. I also knew at that moment that I couldn't keep going like that because I may end up losing my entire hair. I knew I needed to do something to stop what was happening, but I didn't know what to do besides taking my vitamins, watching my stress level, because those things can cause hair loss. By the way, I didn't want to take these pictures that day because I did not want anybody to ever see me looking like that. But guys, documenting when you're going through a tough time helps you remember how far you've come. I told God that day, I said, this better end in testimony someday. You know, the easiest thing for me to do that day would be to start wearing a wig. But if I should do that, first of all, I won't do anything about the problem. I won't do anything about the hair loss. And I think we do this a lot. I think we opt for a quick fix instead of trying to come up with a permanent solution. Sometimes we also tell ourselves, oh, this is how it is, or this is happening to everybody. About 40 to 50% of women do go through postpartum hair loss. But it shouldn't stop you from trying to find a solution. And besides, if I should start wearing wigs, I'm not used to wearing wigs. I'm sure some of you will make fun of me if you see me start wearing wigs all the time. But you know, after taking those pictures, I went to my kitchen in desperation, in frustration. I needed some kind of solution. And I just started mixing together things that I know would give moisture to my hair. See, the thing is, hair is like plants. When you have plant at home, you wet it and then it thrives. But when you don't wet it, you leave it for some weeks and it's too dry, the leaves will start falling off. So I knew I needed moisture. So I mixed together all natural organic ingredients, things that are edible, that I would eat, about 6 different things. And I started spraying it in my hair. And then I will add the hair butter that I've been making for years, which is a mixture of shea butter and about 10 other great oils. And within a week, guys, the shedding stopped. Also within 2 weeks, my hair started growing back. That was how we realized we were up to something that could help a lot of people. So we decided to meet with a black natural hair chemist. This is coming from the scientific point of view. And she went over all the ingredients that I had mixed together. She gave us insights on things to take out, things to add that made our product even better. So using the spray before the butter is like taking a hot shower that opens off your pores, you know, before you now put body cream. So the cream can penetrate better into the hair follicle. So this picture was taken about a month after I started using the product, guys. And this video that you're about to see was made 2 months after I started using the product. And I don't know if you can see this, but it's growing like baby hair. I did not use any edge control, by the way. I used the product as edge control. I sprayed it, put the butter, tied the scarf, bam. See my edges? No edge control, nothing. You see? Oh, fun! This is testimony times. Over time, guys, about some months after, I realized that the products were making my new growth softer, like baby's hair. So it became easier for me to manage my natural hair. So that's how we started shipping out samples to friends. And the first friend that tried the product had alopecia in different parts of her hair. She had used all kinds of things, including honey, raw egg. Nothing worked. 2 months after, she called to tell me that her hair is growing again. No, she needs more of the product. I'm like, what? Now, another friend and her 2 daughters who have very sensitive scalp, they tried the product, and for the first time, it wasn't painful to make their hair. So their mom will now give it to them whenever they are going to the salon. Take this with She has one in the car as well. Herself used the product. She sent me her picture. By the way, she called me a couple of months after to ask whether I know that the texture that was coming out is much softer, because people were asking her if she was putting relaxer in her daughter's hair, especially their edges. I said I know because I'm experiencing the same thing. Then another family tried it. The husband used the product to sponge his hair and it came out great. His wife had postpartum hair loss just like I did, but for 3 years her hair did not grow back. So a month after she started using her Dove's Dose, she called to tell me that her edges were growing again and that she needed more. Another friend kept sending me pictures of her growth since she started using Adove's, the samples, and she also had postpartum hair loss that didn't grow back. Now her hair is fully grown and it's even thicker than it used to be before she had her baby. I gave some to Auntie Bimbo in Calgary, Canada, the woman who defeated breast cancer, whom I interviewed on this show. Guess what? I was surprised when she called to ask for more. She also told me that her hair is not only growing, but it's thicker than it used to be before the diagnosis. So we had several meetings with the natural hair chemist, making sure that we are doing everything right. She recommended that we test the product in the lab. The spray was in the lab for 3 months, guys. We use only pure, safe, and natural ingredients, which means more expensive. For example, you can either use synthetic vitamin E in your hair butter, which is cheaper, way cheaper, but it's been linked to cancer, or you can use the organic vitamin E, which is 5 times more expensive, but it's safe. We use the organic one. Also, we have made sure that the sizes of our products are bigger than most of the homemade products on the market. This one is 17 ounces. This one is 12 ounces. We just want to make sure that you use it long enough to see results so that you can come back. We always tell people to use it for at least 3 months, because if your hair is damaged, it probably took time. It didn't damage overnight. So you also need to give it some time, although people do tell us they see results within 1 month. Now, even if you don't care about hair, if you know someone that can use this, or someone that just had a baby, you don't have to wait for them to experience postpartum hair loss in case they will. You can make their day by buying them Adoves. Please visit us on our website to order adoves.com. We are not on Amazon yet. Don't worry, we will someday. Please keep in mind that we are making this ourselves. Like literally, my husband and I are making this in Zion. So this is homemade, which means first come, first serve. There's limited supply. I apologize in advance. So if you're interested, just order. Don't think twice, because by the time you come back, it may be gone. For now, you can order in the US, anywhere in the US. Soon we'll be in Nigeria, in Canada, the UK, and other countries. Also, you will find us on all social media platforms. By the way, we have videos on how to use the products. Very, very easy, by the way. You just spray this. You can spray it in the morning and in the evening. You can put it on your edges. You can put it at the ends of your hair. It softens your hair, and then you just put the butter. You don't need too much of the butter at a time, depending on how much hair you have. Please follow us on our social media platforms, by the way, because that's where we'll be able to post people's reviews. And if you try Adoves, let us know what you think about it. But above all, what pain are you going through right now? Maybe you can also think about how you can turn it around to help others so that they don't have to go through what you went through. Thank you so much, guys, for being so patient and watching this whole video. I really appreciate you, and I'm very, very grateful to you guys. Until next time, I must see you later. Peace out.